Happiness, the feeling we spend our whole lives chasing. 1. What is happiness? There is a strange thing about happiness. Everyone knows what it feels like. Yet, when someone asks us to define it, we hesitate. Is it excitement? Is it peace? Is it having everything we've ever wanted? Psychologists often describe happiness as subjective well-being, the overall experience of positive emotions, combined with a sense that life is meaningful and satisfying. But perhaps happiness is less about constant joy and more about moments that quietly remind us that life is worth living. As philosopher Aristotle once wrote, happiness depends upon ourselves. Not because we can control everything, but because happiness is shaped more by our interpretation of life than by life itself. Think about it. The same sunset can mean nothing to one person and everything to another. The difference isn't the sunset, it's the person watching it. Maybe happiness isn't something we discover. Maybe it's something we notice.
2. Why do we need happiness? Imagine living without happiness. You wake up, you work, you eat, you sleep, and then repeat. Without happiness, life becomes survival instead of living. According to Martin Seligman, one of the founders of positive psychology, happiness isn't simply a reward at the end of success. It is one of the foundations that allows people to become healthier, more resilient, and more creative. Research consistently shows that happier people tend to build stronger relationships, recover from setbacks more quickly, and even live longer. But perhaps the biggest reason we seek happiness isn't because it makes life easier. It's because it gives meaning to the difficult parts. As Viktor Frankl, psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, wrote, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." Happiness doesn't erase suffering. Sometimes it simply gives suffering a reason to be endured.
3. When does happiness appear? Many of us believe happiness arrives after achievement, after graduation, after promotion, after marriage, after buying a house, after earning enough money. But happiness has a habit of arriving much earlier than we expect. It appears in ordinary moments. A child laughing without holding back, the smell of coffee on a quiet morning, a message from someone you thought had forgotten you, the sound of rain when you finally have nowhere to go. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman found that our memories often exaggerate major events while overlooking the countless small experiences that actually shape our emotional lives. Perhaps happiness isn't waiting at the finish line. Perhaps it quietly walks beside us every day, hoping we'll finally notice.
4. Where is happiness? If happiness could be bought, someone would have already sold enough of it for everyone. Yet every year, people earn more, own more, travel more, and still wonder why something feels missing. The Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way." Maybe happiness doesn't exist inside expensive possessions. Maybe it lives inside presence, inside gratitude, inside conversations that don't need a phone, inside silence that doesn't feel lonely, inside people who make us feel understood. Perhaps we've spent our lives searching in places where happiness was never hiding, not because happiness is difficult to find, but because we keep looking somewhere else.
5. Who can make us happy? Most people spend years looking for someone who can make them happy. A partner, a best friend, a family member, someone who understands them completely. Relationships certainly matter. Harvard's longest-running study on adult development, spanning more than 80 years, found that good relationships are one of the strongest predictors of long-term happiness and health. But there is a danger. If another person becomes the only source of your happiness becomes something you no longer control. As Brené Brown reminds us, you either walk inside your story and own it, or you stand outside your story and hustle for your worthiness. People can add joy to our lives. They can inspire us, comfort us, love us. But they cannot permanently fill a space we refuse to understand ourselves. Sometimes, the person most responsible for your happiness is the one staring back from the mirror.
6. How do we find happiness? Maybe this is the wrong question, because happiness isn't always something to find. Sometimes it's something to practice. The Japanese have a concept called ikigai, a reason for waking up each morning. It isn't about chasing pleasure, it's about living with purpose. Psychologist Sonia Lubomirsky, author of The How of Happiness, suggests that lasting happiness grows from intentional habits, expressing gratitude, building meaningful relationships, doing acts of kindness, living according to personal values, being fully present. Notice something. None of those require becoming rich. None require becoming famous. None require having a perfect life. Maybe happiness isn't hidden behind extraordinary circumstances. Maybe it's quietly waiting inside ordinary days. Perhaps happiness isn't the destination. Perhaps happiness is what happens when we stop postponing life until everything becomes perfect. Because maybe this moment, right here, right now, is already enough.